Okay, what's next? This one has also had a bit of a... It's been through the wars. The back cover, the front cover, the inside page, like, it has been through the wars. Like I say, I bought these online. This was not me. I would never have defaced a witch magazine like this, but unfortunately some people are not as protective over their stuff. So apparently in this issue, we get to learn all about Zac at school. How exciting. Will you stay friends forever? What is their obsession with making you do tests about your friendship? Like, what is that? Oh, look at this. Complete your Witch DVD collection with this exciting new triple DVD box set. It's got volumes 4, 5 and 6 of the first series, which means 11 episodes packed with action, adventure and love. You know, back in the 2000s when people would write love as L-U-R-V-E. On our So Hot and So Not list, we have slogan tees and High School Musical 2 are so hot, but summer holidays being over and Nasty Narissa are so not. Also, Season 2 of Witch is really hotting up. We hope you're glued to the telly like we are. Not literally, as that would hurt. Here's what eps are coming up this month. J is for Jewel on 9th of September, K is for Knowledge on the 16th of September, L is for Loser on the 23rd of September, and M is for Mercy on the 30th of September. Which is on the CBBC channel, Sunday mornings at 7 AM. Yeah, I'm missing a page entirely here, because as you can see, it's like... there was a page here at some point, but it's no longer attached. Oh dear. Cool for School. Oh right, yeah, so when did this come out? I'm taking it like August. 5th of September. All right, yeah, because English schools are different. In Scotland, schools go back in August, but in England they go back in September. School holidays are different up here than they are down there. And everything in the UK has to centre around England because Scotland doesn't exist. So when you get to the summer and it's like, oh, the half term, and it'll be like, tune into Disney Channel this half term. We're running like a Wizards of Waverly Place marathon. And you're like, it's not the fucking half term up here. We're all at school. Anyway, it's just something that has bothered me since I was a child. Anywho, so this is our going back to school gear, I guess. Oh my goodness, the Tesco Funky Monkey gear. I used to have these. I used to have a whole load of the Tesco Funky Monkey stuff. Oh, look, accessorize, a frog stapler so you can feel like, well. Yeah, admittedly this stuff's actually mostly quite nice. It's about the first time I've actually liked anything in these. Apart from whatever the fuck is going on with these down here. What are these? What are these? Stickers. I'm not putting them on anything. Those are horrific. You know your friends forever when. 20 ways to tell if your band is a best bud for life. Oh, for the love of God. Here we go. She's the only one who knows your biggest secret. You can totally be yourself around her. You can be really stupid when you're with her, make silly faces, wear your most rubbish clothes and you don't care. You can spend 2 weeks with her non-stop and not get sick of her. She knows all your cringiest moments and laughs about them with you. If you've got hot gossip, she's the first person you want to tell. You have secret code names for other people and you both know what they mean. You finish each other's sentences and know what you're going to say next. She sticks up for you no matter what. You love her family like they're your own. When she comes around, you're totally relaxed and she treats your bedroom like it's hers. If my friend came around treating my bedroom like it was hers, I would be raging. Like, excuse me. You can't just come out and start trashing my stuff. You've planned everything you're going to do when you live together. She can make you cry with laughter. Your private jokes don't make sense to anyone else but crack you up. You can watch the same movie with her over and over again. If she gets bossy, you can tell her. You really miss her when you haven't seen her for a day. Nothing would surprise you about her. You might have some crosswords, but you always make up. You just can't imagine life without her. Aw. It's making me flash back to like when I was in primary school. Like I had obviously like a best friend who was a girl who I still love. She's great. But we weren't really like that because we were both very, very boyish in a lot of ways. Not that like, I mean, I'm totally against the term tomboy now because like, it, you know, it's a silly term. But we weren't very girly, and I feel like we had a friendship that was sort of more like the friendship you'd have with a boy. We didn't really have the kind of like, I don't know, there's a lot of things in there, it's like, this doesn't really describe us at all. But I love her, and I did miss her, because she would go to France, because her family was from France, and she would go away for the entire summer to France, and I was miserable because she was my best friend and I had no one to hang out with when she wasn't around. Shout out to Alice if you're watching. Love you. There's a test here to find out if you're perfect pals, solid sisters, or dodgy divas. Suss your school style. Do you prefer reading or chilling out with friends? Reading. Have you ever been told off in class? Unfortunately, yes, but like, it was rare because I was a goody two shoes, but it did happen. Usually because I was talking, because I am also a chatterbox. Would you rather watch comedy or drama on TV? Really depends on my mood. Probably drama. Back to school, yay or yuck? Yuck, obviously. Would you rather be seen as clever or funny? Probably clever. I do like to, you know, tell jokes and stuff and be funny, but I do take more pride in being smart. Distracted dreamer, you work hard and excel in certain subjects just like Will. Will? Will doesn't excel in anything at school. She's got the worst grades out of the lot of them. Are you joking? You find it hard to concentrate though with other things always in your mind. Try to put your worries to one side while at school. Absolutely not. We've got more cringes. I was waiting for a taxi with my mum and she started singing Bob the Builder. I was so embarrassed. What the fuck? I was listening to a teacher and I was chewing on my fountain pen and then it exploded and soaked my teacher in ink. Wonderful. I fell asleep in church and started to snore. Well, that's just not very Christian of you, Riona, age 8. Oh look, High School Musical 2 premieres Friday 21st of September at 6 PM on Disney Channel. My goodness. I remember how fucking excited I was for that. I was so buzzing. School survival. The holidays are over and it's back to school, but don't worry, we're here to solve your classroom crisis. So what to do when you can't wake up in the morning, when you have to start a new school. My friends don't go to the same school as me. I'm always in trouble for not doing my homework, but I can't be bothered. Yeah, that's the thing. I suppose that's kind of like, because it's talking like about if you have to start a new school or if you don't go to school with your friends. In England, like, there's this really weird thing where you have to like apply to get into a school and the like local government like allocates what school you go to, whereas in Scotland you just go to the school that's nearest your house. You can apply to go to a different school if you have some specific reason why you don't want to go to your local school, like if your parents think that the local school is particularly shit, they might like apply for you to go to a different school. But on the whole, everyone just goes to whatever school is nearest your house. But in England, you have to like apply for schools and the like government pick which one you're going to go to, even if it's miles away from your house. And then you end up separated with all from all your primary school friends because like everyone gets sent to different schools. It's so stupid. Whereas like in Scotland, you go to like secondary school with all of the people you went to primary school with and you're not completely alone. It's such a stupid system. I don't understand England's school system at all. Find out what your favourite celebrities were like in class. Yeah, so we're definitely into Arc 2 now. Oh gosh, even the comment pages are falling out. This issue is like, honestly in such bad condition. It's falling to bits. It's so bad. I mean, next time in which 4 gifts. A High School Musical 2 sticker album plus stickers. Plus a Heart of Kandrakar necklace and a jewellery box. Oh, I'm so fucking jealous. I want that. I had that High School Musical 2 sticker album though. I'm pretty sure I found it when I was tidying the other day. I don't know where I put it. I was just tidying, shoving stuff in various places. Oh, and if you sign up, if you subscribed for the next 13 issues, you got the DVD box set for free. Well, I bought that from Argos. Fuck you. But in the next issue, what's up with Will and Caleb? I love this issue. It's one of my favourites. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Hang on. We can learn how to draw well, and then there's some... Oh, for the love of God, another thing where you figure out, like, a number and then find out if you're compatible with your friend. We already did this. We did this before. Horoscopes, the Kids' Choice Awards. Oh, I love this puzzle. It cracks me up. Look. Shy guys. Find the boys. For some reason, Caleb, Peter, and Matt are hanging out in a Meridian swamp for reasons unknown. Well, that's quite funny. That's like they've mixed up their torso and their legs and you have to figure out who's got whose legs. Oh my goodness, another poem. I love Witch because they are cool. There is no glitch. They are not fools. I read the mag every day. I love the comic best of all. Only one more thing to say. Witch is my jewel. Okay. Not sure that entirely rhymes, but we'll go with it. I'm so mean. These kids are like 8. I'm like, your poem's crap. As if I could have written better at that age. But I'm 27 and I'm mean. God, it's gone up in price again. £2.75. £2.75 for a magazine. Holy shit. It was £1.90 to start with. Okay, issue 33, 3rd of October 2007. This is so wild to me because we're only on Narissa Saga and it's 2007. Like, that's, you know, the original comic came out in 2001. So we're at least 6, possibly 7 arcs into the comic at this point. And we're only on freaking Narissa. Who's your fave? Chad, Ryan, or Troy? Oh, right, because High School Musical 2 will be out by now. So hot. Pendant necklaces, coloured jeans. So not. Boring homework and creepy core. Lions are for losers. You'll have to rise and shine early on Sunday mornings to catch the next batch of Season 2 episodes. Here's what's coming up this month. N is for Narcissists, 7th of October. O is for Obedience, 14th of October. P is for Protectors, 21st of October. And Q is for Quarry, 28th of October. And apparently Irma looks like Kelsey from High School Musical. I don't think she does. Brand new episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. Weekends at 4 PM from the 22nd of October. We've got Haylin fashion this month. This magazine has been dropped in water, I can tell. What were you doing with it? Were you trying to practice your Irma powers on the magazine? Don't do that. Oh, there's the 2008 annual. That's the one I have. It's over there. The 2008 annual. Take the Bezzy test. Again, see how well you know your best friend with this quiz. Why are they so obsessed with making you do quizzes about your best friends? Who's your star boy? Who would be the first to catch your eye if you shared a classroom with the boys at East High? Do you like learning new things at school? I mean, yes, I just didn't like going to school. It's the weekend. Are you off to the mall or the park? Probably the mall. If you were a dog, would you be a playful pup or a playful poodle pup or a lovely lab? I would obviously be a Labrador. Can you tell if your friend needs a hug? Always. Like Gabriella, you'd get in a tiz over this Mr. Popular. He's a born leader who always wants to be part of the action, but he's also a super nice guy who tries to be kind to everyone. Swoon. No, if I was going to be best mates with any of the boys at East High, it would obviously be Ryan, because I was friends with all the gays, so... Witch loves and loathes. Witch, so, take an essential, the essential guide to what makes the witch girls glad and what drives them mad. Will loves frogs. She has frog everything, frog toys, frog clothes, frog mugs, frog everything. But she hates when her friends fall out. Irma loves joking around, but she hates hard work. Cornelia loves shopping, but she hates water. Tirani loves being part of a team, but she hates having an overprotective mum. Haylin loves customizing, but she loathes being stuck in the middle because Haylin is so sweet, she always ends up being the peacemaker when people argue. Oh, I love Haylin! Yeah, so Rowan, is this issue... I want to say it's The Darkest... No, that's the book title, isn't it? The Darkest Dream. I get so confused between the novelization titles and the comic titles. But this is one of my favourite issues. Look at Narissa! Look at my girl! She's so fucking cool! I love Narissa so much. Like, yeah, she's evil, but she's my queen. These pages are... There he is! I love Caleb kicking around in his motorbike. Like, it's incredible. Absolute scenes. Also, if this is the issue, then... Well, it depends how much is in it, to be honest. It might be in the next one. Aye, it'll be the next one. I have something to say. If the next one is consecutive. If it's not, we've got a problem. Oh, we got a phone charm with a Heart of Kandrakar on it. For the love of God, I really regret not buying these at the time and getting all these cool things. Oh, if you subscribe to Witch in this issue, you'd get a free Betty Spaghetti set. I loved Betty Spaghetti as a kid, but my God, it was so annoying when it all just fell to bits. Here we go, Star Cringe. Oh, knickers. I was at the village fair, we were looking at the stalls. It was quite windy, and I grabbed what I thought was my hairband, but I'd actually pulled my knickers out by mistake. Why did you have knickers in your handbag in the first place? I don't understand. Why were you carrying knickers around in your handbag? Find out what the future holds with the choice charm. Grab yourself some string, a ring, a pen, and 2 sheets of paper. Tie the string onto the ring. Write yes on one sheet of paper and no on the other. Think of a question you want answered. Now gently swing the string over each piece of paper in turn and really concentrate. Repeat the question in your head and let the ring guide you to the answer. The choice charm will give you a sign to tell you the answer to the burning question you've been desperate to know. Remember, the choice charm can only answer if you concentrate really hard and are desperate to have your question answered. I doubt it. Brand new series of Drake and Josh. The boys are back with the funniest episodes ever. Weekdays at 4:30 p.m. My goodness. 11 things we love about Miley. She's a great mate. She's known as Miley, as her dad called her Smiley when she was younger. She has cringes too. She's a stylish sister. She loves to shop. She's animal crazy. She's multi-talented. She's all about family. She's beautiful inside and out. She's totally hilarious, and she's one of us. I do love Miley. I will always love Miley. My absolute queen, Miley Cyrus. Happy 30th for last month. And we've got some puzzles. You can win a cow print radio. So they've got another competition to win some pixel checks. The Girl Crush jewelry designer. Princess Max, some kind of Tamagotchi again, and the Cool Cards card design studio. Is this another poem? It is. Helen gliding through the sky, the power of air means she can fly. Irma standing on the beach, making waves reach the highest they can reach. Tirani throwing balls of fire, only in causes very dire. Cornelia standing on the ground, at her command plants grow all around. And well above them, standing tall, the very leader of them all. Okay. Joanne from West Sussex sent us this picture of her witch shrine, which includes 25 books, 11 magazines, and 2 dolls. It's amazing, Joanne. Joanne is a girl after my own heart. Hot topic. Should Irma learn to think more before she opens her mouth? Caroline says, no way, Irma is her own person and is just being outspoken. Being outspoken is just part of her character. Her friends know the real her and will say something if she's a bit thoughtless. But Kira says, loudmouth Irma. I think Irma should stop being such a loudmouth and think about other people's feelings. Otherwise, she'll say something she really regrets. The next hot topic is Matt calling Will too much? Yes. Matt and Will's relationship is a mess. Oh, brand new series of H2O. They're back, and this time they're out of control. Weekdays at 5 p.m. from the 8th of October. I'm no ordinary girl from the deep blue underworld. Amanda C. Wait. It's gone down in price. It's £2.10 now. When did the financial crisis start? Was it 2008? Is that why? Okay, so we have skipped a bit because we are issue 43 now and we're at the 9th of July 2008. So we have skipped on quite considerably because we were at October 2007 last time. So let's see. what we've got. Oh wow, there's a completely different design on the cringe page now. We really are in a different... We've got Witch News. This is like a whole different magazine. They've completely changed it up. Apparently, Witch reader Emily from Dunstable thinks that Kim Ryder from Corey looks like Will. Okay. I fell down the stairs at my 10th birthday party. I got a bird pooed on me in the school playground. Just your usual, you know, hysterical cringes. Oh, so hot this month. Bright accessories, we love pink, and family holidays, and pop songs perfect for a boogie, but so not is summer break boredom and tripping over, because it's so embarrassing. They keep calling us witchettes. It's like, looks like something is upset corny in next month's issue of Witch. What can it be? Only one way to find out. Witchettes. Like, what? Oh man, Narissa, she looks so good. Dream Doctor. Will had a traumatic time when she fell asleep and met up with Narissa in her dreams, but dreams don't always mean what you might think. Discover their true meanings below. So it's your kind of classics, like if you're falling, if you're flying, if you dream what all your teeth are falling out, which is really common for some reason. People, like, that appears a lot in, like, dream analysis, is like, if you dream about having all your teeth falling out. Dreaming about exams. This I have, literally for the past year, most of my nightmares have been about being in school. And I'm 27. Like, I don't understand why I keep dreaming about being in school. I don't even go to uni or anything. Like, I don't have any school in my life. I don't know what's going on. Dreaming about animals, teachers, swimming, food. Did you know, in a lifetime, people spend about 6 years of it dreaming. Every night, you dream for about 2 hours a night. Just because you can't remember your dreams doesn't mean you haven't had any, and everybody dreams. Scientists all agree that dreams are important in one way or another, but they can't agree why they are important. Some experts say dreams are a way of your brain organising things that have happened in the day. Others believe dreams hold the key to your secret thoughts. And then it tells you to keep a dream diary. At least the feature is not a quiz about your friend, although I feel like it's probably coming. Loads and loads of pink stuff that you can buy. What in the name of God is Princess Sparkle Pants? What was that? I don't have any recollection of anywhere being called Princess Sparkle Pants. PrincessSparklePants.com. Okay. Woolies, Woolworth, it shut down long ago. Never heard of Little Mismatched. Tammy Girl is gone. VHS gone. Summer Sizzlers. Here's our top tips for making it a summer to remember. Also some ideas about how to make the best smoothie and how to make the best picnic. Okay, so we've got a cover page again, because that seemed to disappear all of a sudden, but it's back. There's a nice poster. What's your animal twin? A dog, a rabbit, or a cat? Would you prefer to go to the disco or the cinema? Probably the disco. Would your friends describe you as adventurous? No. Are you sympathetic towards others? Yes. Do you always say please and thank you? Yes, I do. Just like a fluffy rabbit, you're likable and agreeable. Most people find it a breeze being your pal. You never lose your rag, which shows your even-tempered nature. Just like this sprightly creature, you like to be in the company of others and are likely to be fab at team sports or most of activities at work involve working with others. Go for it. So apparently I'm a rabbit. Oh, there's a quiz here. We've all got our fave witch gal here for one reason or another. What about you? Tell us a bit about yourself, and 50 lucky winners will get this witch jigsaw puzzle. You know, I don't think I have that witch jigsaw. I have 2 or 3, I think, witch jigsaws, but not that one. I am devastated. So, who's your fave witch girl? Cornelia. Which witch girl do you think you're most like? Helen. Which witch boy do you think is the cutest? I mean, look, I think he's a prick, but it's still Caleb, because he's got it going on. He's pretty, alright? Put a number next to each section of the Witch magazine, 1 being your fave and 6 being your least favorite part. The comic is obviously the best part. Probably then the quizzes and the puzzles. Then probably Stars and Destiny. Then probably Witch News, fashion tips, and cringes at the bottom, because fuck cringes. What's your favourite colour? Yellow. Are you interested in fashion? No, not really. Do you like reading about celebrities? Yes, kind of. What are your favourite hobbies? Brownies. Brownies is Girl Guides, one of the branches of Girl Guides in the UK. I was a brownie for a couple of years. I hated it, but it was cheap childcare while my mum went to college. Probably my favourite hobbies are painting and drawing, playing computer games, and music. What's your favourite sport? They don't have swimming. Dancing, I suppose. What's your favourite animal? An elephant. Do you have a pet? Not currently. I did have a dog. I've had 2 dogs. What free gifts with the Witch magazine do you like the most? Probably the jewellery. How many competitions do you enter each issue? All of them! Of course I do. Do you play computer games? Yes, lots. What kind of console do you play on? A PS3, a PS2, a Wii, a Nintendo DS, an Xbox 360, and a PC. What's your favourite computer game at the moment? Right now, I mean, if I was answering this right now, I'm playing Pentiment, and it is so good. Like, I can highly recommend Pentiment. It is great. It's such a good game. What does your favourite pair of shoes reveal about you? Well, for me, it's trainers. So you're always in the run, so sometimes you forget what's important. Take the time to chill out now and again so you can recharge your batteries. You love sports and being active, and you're always the first to lend a hand when needed. People love you for it. I don't love sports. I just like having comfy feet. And flat shoes break the arch of your feet, and wedges give you sore ankles, so I love that. I love Witch. It's so cool. Me and my friends really like playing Witch when we were at school. Oh my goodness, remember when you were kids and you used to like play like we made up games in the school playground? Oh, we had so many daft games. Like, my friend Alice, she always came up with all of the games, and it was insane. Like, the things that we would do. Like, every Christmas we would always play like Santa and his reindeer, and everyone had to like pick what reindeer they were going to be. What one was I? Prancer. I'm pretty sure I was always Prancer. Why? Don't know. Not a clue. And then I remember there was, what was that? There was like something where like they were like, oh, we need to get to Siberia, and I'm like, I don't think you can get to Siberia from the North Pole. I forgot all about that. It was like, what even was that? For some reason, one of our stories was like, Santa really needs to like get to Siberia, and I was like, I mean, I know he's gonna slay, but like, I just remember having this argument being like, you can't walk from the North Pole to Siberia. But I don't even know if that's true. Like, Siberia's what, like up near Russia or something? I have no idea. I don't remember why any of that was the case. I just remember there was I was getting in an argument about the location of Siberia. Oh god. So this is issue 49 from the 23rd of December 2008 to the 20th of January 2009. It's the last full-sized issue, because the next issue... Oh wait, hang on, these aren't in order. Oh, I've missed a chunk. Okay, well hang on. Yeah, this, for some reason they went small and then got bigger again. So what one was this? Yeah, so I've jumped because I didn't realise that these small ones actually come in the middle. So these are 34, 35, 38, and 39, and then they got bigger again. So like they went small and then they got bigger again. Yeah, I'm telling you, the credit crunch, it hit everyone. So, well, we're out of order now, but never mind. Clearly looks like Sharpay. That one I can kind of get on board with. An interview with the Cheetah Girls, because the Cheetah Girls One World was coming out on the 30th of January at 6 p.m. on the Disney Channel. One world, one heart. That was never going to be as good as the second one, but it was decent. Yeah, I was on the school playground, the wind blew up my skirt and everyone saw my knickers. I took off my pants at the beach because they got wet, and then someone chased me along the beach saying, "Are these your pants?" because they fell out of my bag. Oh my god. I sang the wrong verse at the school concert. New Year's resolutions. Stop biting your nails, eat more healthy food, be kinder to your friends, get fit, take up a new hobby. Be gorgeous in 2009, and it's a bunch of like body lotion and stuff. Animal Madness. Apparently Animal Print was in for 2009. In my mind, Animal Print has never been in. It will never be in. Animal Print will always be the worst kind of clothes. How to tell your pal anything. What to say if you don't like your pal's new crush. What to say if your pal started hanging out with a new friend. Your bestie loves... That's the thing. Back then, Bezzy was the word. Like in the UK, it was always like, Bezzy, my Bezzy mate. She's my Bezzy. But, you know, I feel like bestie sounds better. Your Bezzy loves embarrassing you in public. Your friend has been heartbroken for way too long, and your friend is acting like a copycat. We're at Water Shadows, so we're into the 3rd arc now, but I think this is where it ended. Was this the last issue? I don't know, does it say that there was a next issue? Hold on. I guess we'll find out later, but I have a feeling I don't think we got any further than... I think it ended at Water Shadows in the UK, but I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that's where it ended for us. Although it does say Water Shadows Part 1, so you'd imagine there was a Part 2. Oh yeah, is Ralph still about to discover the girl's secret? Find out in the next issue of Witch magazine. So I guess there was at least the next one. What kind of gal pal are you? Do you have a big group of pals? I mean, I used to. Not anymore. She asks you for advice, your friends for advice regularly. Not really. Do you enjoy spending time on your own? Yes. Miss Independent. You hate blending into the crowd and love make a statement with everything you do. Just remember that sometimes it's okay to be part of a group, otherwise you could end up pushing your mates away. Real friends are always there for each other no matter what, so if you need advice, there's no shame in asking for help. It's great that you're independent, but not everyone is the same, so make time for your friends too. I mean, I used to have a lot of friends, but I'm an adult, and that's sort of just kind of what happens when you are an adult. Oh my goodness, My Life. I have this. I actually own one of these. This thing. And let me tell you, it really wasn't as cool as it sounded like it was. And it never seemed to work right. And it didn't save properly. And it was a pain in the complete arse. It was bloody expensive as well. Do you think Tarani's mum will stay mad at her? I think Tarani's mum was being really out of order. How could she behave like that and embarrass Tarani? I think Haylen's mum handled the situation much better. From Sarah from London. Hi Sarah, we agree with you. Tarani's mum definitely overreacted. We really hope she gets over it soon. Poor Tarani, it was an honest mistake. You can win 4 Imagine games. Imagine Fashion Model, Imagine Dream Weddings, Imagine Baby Club, and Imagine Teacher for the DS. Or you could win an iPod, and a Popstar guitar game for the Wii. And you can also learn how to draw Cornelia. And at the back, they're telling you should subscribe to High School Musical Magazine, Camp Rock Magazine, Hannah Montana Magazine, or Disney Girl. So that was issue 49. So now we're going back to issue 34 in this little pocket thing. So this is from 31st of October 2007, so we're back to 2007 now. Oops. Check us out with our cute new bag size mag. It may look smaller, but it's packed with loads of quizzes, crushes, cringes, celebs, fashion, and tons more. And you still get your 30-page of comic. Yeah, so for some reason they went small. But if they went small at issue 34, but were big again by issue 43, then they couldn't have been small for all that long. The Simpsons game was coming out in November of 2007, just so everyone knows. You can win a High School Musical 2 CD. So Hot, Matt D'Angelo, Neon Nails, but so not, missing your favourite TV show and getting goosebumps because it's so cold. Cornelia looks like Cat Dealey. Alrighty then. Don't miss the next batch of Witch episodes on TV. R is for Relentless on the 4th of November, S is for Self, 11th of November, T is for Trauma, 18th of November, and U is for Undivided, 25th of November. I Heart Me. It may be great. It may be cold and grey outside, but we've got a load of ideas to make you feel fab. Go for a run, do a sing-along, plan a party. Write down the 4 things you love doing the most. Write down 4 things you would love to do the most. And ask yourself, how can I do one of these things? Top 10 purses, including one that looks like a sock. Your very own laptop. It's not really your very own laptop because it's not an actual laptop. It's one of those silly ones that like plays games. It's VTech. It's not an actual laptop. Here we go. Cringes. I put a ring on in a shop and it wouldn't come out, and then I pulled it so hard that I elbowed a lady. I had toilet roll stuck to my shoe at school. My dress flew up and everyone saw my underwear. That's from Vanessa Hudgens. In the celebrity cringe section. A spider fell on my desk and I screamed in the middle of maths. Who's your style sister? Vanessa Hudgens, Hilary Duff, or Miley Cyrus. Except, literally, this is the worst outfit Miley Cyrus has ever worn. I hate this outfit so much. Like, Miley Cyrus, that's not her style. Anyway, I'm not doing this quiz because it involves having to count. Your boy dilemmas. What to do if he's too keen, if he won't get the message, he lives far away, if you feel like you need to change to make him like you, if your mum doesn't approve, or if you fancy your mate's brother. Obviously, he's too keen is when He's too keen is when Matt texted well over 12 times a day while she was on holiday. Don't do that. He won't get the message is Martin. He lives far away is Caleb. Will he write like the real me is Andrew Hornby. If your mum doesn't approve is Nigel, and if you fancy your mate's brother is Cornelia and Peter. Disney Friends for the DS. Again, with the cow print radio, we can still win one of them in this issue. Find out what your fortune holds for you. Shocker, drama as Cornelia and Caleb are finally reunited. Oh, so this is the second section of Don't Close Your Eyes. That's what it's called. Yes, this is the second part of Don't Close Your Eyes. Which is where I say, now where is it? I need to make a point. This is the point I need to make, right? This is the point. Now, just go with me in this. Okay, so remember how when Caleb breaks up with Cornelia, he says it's because he didn't realise that she doesn't always look like she does in her guardian form and she's younger than he thought she was. Explain! America, explain! I am confusion! Look! Caleb! Cornelia! They are together! She's in human form! It happened! It's right here! Look! Caleb, Cornelia, in human form. Explain, witch writers. Explain how this made any fucking sense. It drives me up the wall because everyone knows that was a stupid reason to break them up in the first place, and it doesn't even make sense because he literally had seen her in human form before, so it's stupid. It's stupid. And does he look? Does that look like the face of someone who's like, oh no, like actually you're way too small and I don't like you anymore? No. It doesn't. Fucking bye. Anyway, I've calmed down now. Coloured jeans were apparently in. Because Farron Cotton wore some blue jeans, and therefore coloured jeans are in. Are you too nice? Find out if you're me, give and take, or a pushover pal. You can win a light up Rubik's Cube, a Badget machine, Thrillville off the rails for the DS along with a DS Lite. I've never heard of Thrillville off the rails in my life. Or you can win a Brain Trainer Mini with 4 fab games. Sounds awful. More cringes. My friend found out that I had a crush on a guy and then she told him, what a bitch. My skirt was tucked into my knickers and my crush saw me. Oh no. I wrote a note about my crush and my teacher read it out to the class. Oh no. I dropped my popcorn everywhere and spilled my drink at the cinema. Oh no. Here we go again with a poem. Harmony and great friend, air powers well tend, young and strong, Haylen's the bomb, happy and light even when the problem's tight, inside and out, what the fuck? Inside and out, never will her will die. Oh right, well, never will her will die. Helen has the power to fly. Kill me. Is it true that Irma's mother is actually her stepmom? And if so, what happened to her real mum, Kiva from Belfast? Yes, Kiva, that is true. Her birth mother disappeared when Irma was only a few years old. Her father, Tom Lair, then married Anna Bannister, and they had Irma's younger brother, Christopher. We don't know what happened to her real mother. Maybe we'll find out in the Witch comic one day. The next issue, Witch, the party issue. Sarah Jane Adventures is coming out on DVD, as well as Doctor Who, The Infinite Quest. Okay, issue 35 from the 28th of November, 2007. The Party Guide. Nigel looks like Rupert Grint. Does he? Shocking. Miley Cyrus appeared on a US chat show recently, expressed outrage at people illegally selling her concert tickets for $4,500, about £2,225. Miley says it'll be a great show, but it's not worth that much. Wow, we're almost finished with Witch Season 2. V is for Victory on the 1st of December, W is for Witch on the 8th, X is for Xanadu on the 15th, and Y is for Yield on the 22nd. So hot. Christmas presents, parties and food, sparkly tops, but so not, Brussels sprouts and people gossiping about you. Also, interesting, Witch Watch, right? Witch in the UK aired in order, unlike in America, which is really nice. It was good of them to do that for us. How to be a party princess. Do gorgify yourself. Leave time to gorgify yourself. And don't decide to stay at home. Do bling up something old with some bargain accessories if you can't afford a new outfit. But don't try a crazy new look if it's a big important party. It might get cringy rather than good. Do introduce yourself to people you don't know, especially if you see people feeling left out. But don't just hang with your mates if there are other people there. And don't talk about yourself all the time. It's the best way to bore people. Do have a laugh with your friends and don't worry about the boys. There's nothing cooler than a girl having fun who isn't remotely interested in what the boys are up to. Truth. Do wear a big smile. Don't worry what other people think. Just have a good time. Don't wear uncomfortable shoes. They might look fabulous, but you've got to be able to dance. Some makeup. Viva Pinata for the Xbox 360. Me and my mum had gone to watch a school play. We were heading back to the car in the dark when she suddenly disappeared. She'd gotten her foot stuck in a rabbit hole and fallen into a bush. I was so embarrassed that I kept on walking pretending I didn't know her, and eventually a man came and helped her out while I hid in the car. What a little shit you are, Lillian. Fuck's sake. What a terrible daughter, you're bastards. I knocked over all the mannequins in the shop. My trousers ripped when I did the splits at the school dance, and the fit boy I was dancing with pointed it out to me. A Christmas quiz to find out if you're most like Zac Efron. A Christmas quiz to find out which celeb boy would be your winter wonder. Zac Efron, Tom from McFly, or Matt D'Angelo. We look back at our top 10 witch moments of 2007. Elion being crowned Queen of Meridian. Hayline reuniting with her grandma. When Will's mum announced that they were going to leave Heatherfield. When Irma tried to impress her crush with her magic powers by turning into Stella, only getting stuck and not being able to change back. When Frost the Hunter kidnapped Peter and laid a trap for the girls. When Irma's plan to stop Will leaving Heatherfield backfired, the last thing anyone expected was the arrival of a watery monster that could take their shape and steal their powers. Yikes. When Caleb and Cornelia finally reunited. and had the most romantic, it said they had Witch's most romantic kiss ever. It is a very good kiss, admittedly. Will and Matt's first date, when the girls first encountered Narissa, and when Halen met Eric. Find out what your Christmas wish is. More party hair guide. Remnants of Summer Part 1. What's your party position? On the dance floor, playing games, or gossiping? The most bling stuff that you can buy. Oh, Matalan. I hate Matalan, I really do. High School Musical 2 Extended Music Edition and Behind the Music DVD. Reader survey. Oh, they're actually surveying like how much you like different aspects of the magazine and like how often you buy it and stuff. That's cool. And if you do it, you might win a copy of Now 68. There's a puzzle here that you might win a Tyranny doll. You can win My Digi World, which I do not remember ever existing. The B-Movie game for the DS. Or the High School Musical 2 DVD. Or the Sleepover Party case, whatever that is. We got any more poems in the Witch page? No, we don't, for once. Oh wait, yes we do. I really love the Witch comics as they make me smile when I have a big pile of wonderful Witch treats that I love to keep. I love the Witch gang, they're so fun. You're the only one gang I love. Okay, well, it didn't rhyme, but sure. Has Matt been calling Will too much? Jodie says, I don't think Matt is calling Will too much. She just loves her. He can call her whenever he wants to catch up. Talia says, Matt's been calling way too much. I think Will should stop him. It disrupts private talk with the gang. Yeah, girl, if the man is calling you like 12 times a day, that's not cute. We don't want to encourage that kind of behaviour. If you're a teenage girl and your boyfriend is calling you 12 times a day, you need to tell him to shut up. Because you do have your own life outside of your relationship with your boyfriend, and no matter how much you love each other, you do need time on your own, and you are entitled to that time. And no boy should be getting up in your grill about that. That is your advice from your auntie-laws. Look at this. On the entire first season, I have all of them. And I will never stop being bitter that the second season didn't come out on DVD, because it just makes it makes it an incomplete collection. Get Enchanted, the video game for the DS. What was with the DS and the Wii and needing to have a licensed game for every movie that ever came out? Cedric looks like Lucius Malfoy. Well, I mean, I suppose he kind of does. They have long blonde hair. How do you fit in? Are you the organizer, the leader, the listener, the creative, or the joker? I mean, I would call myself the creative, but also maybe the listener, because I do like to listen. And there's a quiz. Oh, there's a really nice like poster here, like a drawn poster. That's nice. Cringes. Ugh, another one about someone's fucking fountain pen that exploded. Someone knocked over a pile of CDs. Their gran wanted them to give them a kiss. Shut up. Some clothes for spring that are boring, to be quite honest. How to go green and be an eco-angel like Cornelia. Switch off the lights. Swap stuff with your friends instead of buying new stuff. Car share. Feed your leftover fruit and veggies to hungry rabbits, guinea pigs, and hamsters. Fix it instead of binning it. And remember the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, repair. The other side of the story, part 2. When are we on? What time are we on? 20th of February 2008. And we also have a poster of Corbin Bleu, because everyone needs a poster of Corbin Bleu. Except that the poster is on the other side of a page of the comic, so if you cut out the poster, then you've cut out the last page of the comic, so that's not great. It's not great design. Witch quiz. Find out how confident you are. If you are a shy sweetie, a confident chica, or a loud lady. Then they've got some bath stuff that you can buy. That same image of these 3 friends that's been in this comic since the very first issue. Read the signs. You don't need special powers to work out what people are thinking. Our body language guide will reveal all. So it tells you that if someone's avoiding the truth, they'll be covering their face, looking away or fidgeting. If they're bored, they'll be looking away, fiddling or slouching. If they're big into you, there'll be lots of eye contact, warm smiles and moving closer. If someone's mirroring you, they'll be copying your movements, leaning in like a mirror. And if they don't want to talk to you or they're angry, they'll be stepping back, folding arms and frowning. Then we've got a page of welly boots that you can buy. A poster of Leona Lewis for the X Factor. Some celebrity star signs. Ratatouille, for the competitions you can win Ratatouille for the DS, 101 Dalmatians, and a portable DVD player, an iPod Nano, plus a bag of Horton Hears a Who goodies, and the Princess Diaries to the Nines book. Will there ever be another member of W.I.T.C.H? We're pretty sure there won't be, but you never know with those witch girls. If there is, let's hope their name doesn't begin with T. Then we'd have to call them Twitch, and that's not very magical at all. Poem for W.I.T.C.H. W.I.T.C.H is the best. I watch it every day. Cornelia is my favourite, and Irma's insane. Air is Halen. Energy as well. W.I.T.C.H is so magical. That's why it's Brill. For Tirani didn't even get a mention in that poem. What is with everyone in this magazine hating Tirani? Well, at least the star pick of the month is someone who drew a picture of her, so that's nice. Because honestly, like, when they did those polls before, and it was like, which one would you want to be friends with? And, like, Tirani didn't even get on it. And it was like, whose power would you like to have? And Tirani didn't get on it. It's like, why do y'all hate Tirani so much? What has she done to any of you? Why does this girl look like a young Lindsay Lohan? Oh look, Tamagotchi Famalichi. Keep it in the family. Tamagotchi connection. Okay, so this is our last one. This is issue 39 from the 19th of March 2008. And it's probably for the best because my fingers have gone numb. It is currently in Scotland, it has been -4 degrees for the past few days. It's very chilly. And I don't have my heating on and I can't feel my fingers. W.I.T.C.H is back on BBC Two every Saturday morning from the 29th of March at 7 AM. We can't wait to see what the girls have been up to. Well, I mean, they won't have been up to anything new because season 2 ended, so... Ashley Tisdale looks like Cornelia. It's the hair. That is true. Easter eggs are so hot and so are stars. Funky on clothes and accessories, but so not. The school holiday's going way too quickly and Miss Rudolph leaving. Except that is Principal Knickerbocker. That's not Miss Rudolph. The people who wrote this magazine don't have a clue. The ultimate personality quiz. You can find out if you're Miss Energy, creative chick, or sorted sister. Cringes. I fell on my crush on a trampoline and I stepped on his foot. I was dressing up in a silly wig doing an impression of my teacher, and then my friend's older brother and his friends walked in and it was so embarrassing. I haven't been able to look him in the eye since. I sat on a bench and it had wet paint and I got covered in paint. I walked into the boys' toilet by accident. Fit fashion. Fashion that's sporty. You can apparently look like Cheryl Cole. Which iCarly girl are you? Sam or Carly? Let's see, hold on. You've got a big homework project. Do you? Do it when you've got everything. Do it when you've done everything else you want to do, or probably forget about it and make up an excuse. I would obviously do it. What's your favourite outfit? Something comfy, or you don't really care about clothes? Well, something comfy, but I mean both of those, but comfy. My best night out would be a massive all-you-can-eat buffet or a rock concert. Probably the rock concert, because the buffet probably isn't gluten-free. I do like to eat, but... Nah, actually, probably the buffet. If it's gluten-free. Your biggest secret is your crush or your most embarrassing moment. Probably your most embarrassing moment. A skill you're most likely to be making people laugh or getting out of trouble. Making people laugh. Your bedroom is decorated with a lot of mess or pop posters and photos of mates. It was, when I was a teenager, pop posters and photos of mates. So that's A, B, B, A. So I'm most like Carly. You're a fun gal who likes to hang out with your mates and be the centre of attention. Am I? What about that made me want to be the centre of attention? We've got stuff with stars on it, because that's so hot this month. Winds of Change Part 1. And we've got a lovely poster of Will and Halen there. which again is on the back of an issue of the comic, so you can't cut it out. They don't think, man. They don't see, yeah, that's Mrs. Rudolph. That's not Principal Knickerbocker. God, y'all are thick, the people who made this. Some puzzles. Spring clean your friendship. If you've got friends who don't make you happy, dump them. Try something new. Have a clear out. Make your friendship sparkle. Start from scratch and make a brand new pal, as if it's that easy. Polish up your busy knowledge and sweep away old grudges. This month you can win some Jacqueline Wilson books, Enchanted and a DVD player, and a book that I've never heard of in my life, and Disney's Greatest Musicals CD. Fingerprint fortune. You have to look at your fingerprint and see what it looks like. I can't really tell. Someone drew a picture of Cornelia and Caleb. Good for them. Go you, Claudia. Should the witch girls tell their boyfriends about their power? Rebecca says, don't tell them, girls. If they did tell them, the boys might gossip about it to other people and everyone would find out. Kirsten says, I think they should tell their boyfriends about their powers. It will help the boys understand why their girlfriends suddenly disappear or act in a strange way. This is true. This is true. Okay, well that is all the magazines. We have made it to the end of all of the witch magazines. I don't know how long this video is going to be, if it's going to be one part or two, because I have been recording for an incredibly long time. And I do waffle, and a lot of it is me just sitting kind of staring at the pages, which is obviously going to get edited out, but there is a lot of the recording time that's me sitting reading things, trying to take it in. But yeah, no, this has been fun. It's been a laugh sitting doing this, because they are such wonderful early 2000s cheese. They are so cringy and I love them. I am planning, I hope, you know, the witch fandom are big on trying to like digitize things, and I would like to try and digitize the parts of the magazine that aren't the comic. Obviously, like a lot of the other stuff in the what's in the magazine that's not the comic has very much been lost to history. So I would like to try and digitize that. So if I have time at some point, I am going to try and scan in some of these things and try and preserve what I have anyway of the magazines, for, you know, history's sake. So if I do manage that, I will let you all know at some point. I imagine it will take some time though, because there is a lot. It's a big folder, but yeah, I think that'd be a good thing to do. But as usual, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go and run my hands under some hot water because I can't feel them anymore. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. I have no idea what my next video is going to be, but I will see you then. Bye everyone!